Hi, this is Barry Selby, and I'm back again. Finally, it's been a while, I guess, since my last messages from the masculine. This is number 21, and this topic, as usual, came about from a conversation, and in fact, from observations I've had for the last the last couple of weeks, in fact, with various friends, clients, and audience members. I'll put it that way, about how the dating choices that they're making and the challenges of they're having are very poor choices. Let's put it that way. The simple thing is this, and I'll set the title first. It'll be easy to clarify where I'm going and what I'm intending, and then we go from there. Which is ladies, especially the ladies, because that's my audience, that's who I talk to, and that's who I was having conversations with these past couple of weeks, in particular, that they were settling for less than they deserve, less than they desire, less than they truly deserve, because they think they can't have it. And that's why I'm going to say this, ladies, you deserve the best, not what's next. And I'll qualify that a bit more and explain it a bit more as I go along. For those who don't know me, my name is Barry Selby. I am known as the Love Doctor, which is an interesting, affectionate name. But what I am is an expert on understanding how men and women work and the relationships we have between us and what we can really have. And truth be told, I am passionate about women having what they want in relationships. I didn't serve them well in my past relationships, not all women, but the ones I dated. And I can see so many women out there settling for less than they deserve. And partly because they've been trained or programmed by the social media apps like Facebook, Twitter, etc., by the dating apps like Tinder, Plenty of Fish, etc., by the dating sites out there like Match and etc., etc. So you know what I'm going on this. They've been programmed basically to treat the attraction process of relationship like a mechanical hunting exercise, which is what men are supposed to be doing. Okay, I threw that one at you. Let me break that one apart. Ladies, you've been trained to seek out the dating, so to be in the dating scene like men are, which is to hunt and seek out and find someone to be with, and using the apps and the sites and those sort of tools in a way that is designed for men. So the dating apps out there, the dating sites out there are intended or been programmed or designed by men for men, because we men are programmed to be hunters, to seek out, to find, to pursue what we're looking for. Ladies, your strength is in the ability to attract what you're looking for, the opposite modality. And so the dating apps are not set up, 99% of them, there may be one or two out there which I haven't seen yet, which I can learn about, are not designed for women to use to attract what they want. I mean, Facebook, if anything, can be like that, because there are men out there who troll Facebook profiles looking for attractive women. Now, I don't recommend it being the ideal way of doing it, and frankly, there are many women out there I know who complain about that they're getting hit on, messaged, impacted by men who don't match what they're looking for. So this talk is really aimed at you, to remind you that because you're getting attention from that level does not mean you should settle for it. In fact, I'm passionate about you saying yes to what you really do want. And that means attracting what you really want and deserve and desire. I'm tempted to do this without marketing myself too much, so bear with me as I attempt to avoid saying you should go here and here and here. If you want to do that, you can find me on social media, find my site and everything else. But I want to make sure you get this point that, ladies, as I said in the title, you do deserve the best, not what's next, which means that you need to hold out for the best. And I don't mean hold out like forever, just sitting there with your arms folded, waiting that somebody will show up, your ideal match will show up. It's not what I mean. What I mean is that you have the ability, a powerful ability, to attract what you want, to actually be the commander of all you survey, in a way. You get to have this level of autonomy and authority about who dares approach you, in a way. being that powerful queen in your own kingdom, as it were, so that men who approach you step up to the level you deserve, desire, and are worthy of, rather than attempting to get your attention, your favors from a much lower base place. Now, for some of you ladies out there, and I'm going to say this clearly, for some of you ladies out there, you don't really care about this, you just want to go have sex and have fun, so be it. If that's what you want, you probably don't want to watch this video and it probably won't have any value to you. Totally understand. However, for any women out there who want more than that, who want more than just a sexual relationship, which isn't really a relationship, it's more of just a physical arrangement, what you truly deserve and desire is much better than what you've been perhaps getting in the past. So let me drop a couple of points on you. So again, as I said, ladies, you get the ability to attract, and this is the key, by the way. If you're attracting what you don't want, that's something to be aware of, because you're perhaps not raising the standards high enough, or you're choosing less than you deserve, or you don't even know what you're looking for. Because what you're attracting to you is a mirror or reflection back to you where you are in your focus. So my message to you, my beseeching request of you is raise your standards, please. You deserve the best. Act like it. Now, before you go, what do you mean by that? Let me qualify it. And by the way, for those of you watching this elsewhere, this is being recorded on Facebook Live, so those of you commenting on Facebook Live, hi, I do see your comments, but this is going to be repurposed onto YouTube and then onto my website, so I'm tending not to respond to comments directly unless they're questions I can then re-explain to the audience watching who don't see the questions. I hope that makes sense. So thanks for all the comments and the likes and so on. If you're watching on YouTube, it won't make any sense to you, so I'm sticking to the message at hand. So, so getting back to the point here, ladies, you have this amazing ability. You are conscious magnets to attract what you really want. Unfortunately, many ladies out there, many of you out there, in fact, quite a few of my clients before they can meet me and work with me, are unconscious magnets. You may be one of those too, where you're wondering why you're attracting certain sorts of men in relationship. This is the conversation. This is the narrow focus I'm talking about, is relationship-centric conversation. So, if that's happening to you, if you are in fact being a magnet for what you don't want, then you have the ability, in fact you have the task, because you have to do this, of clearing out that sensor range, as it were, so that you raise the bar, you raise the standard, you raise your own vibration to attract a much higher quality of what you really want. This is the simple fact. For those of you out there who are having a challenge finding the right person, it isn't necessarily about where you're looking, because as the feminine you attract versus hunt. We masculine men are the ones that do the pursuing, the hunting. That's our role, that's our masculine drive. The feminine heart attracts that which she desires. And I'm using the gender matching of male and masculine and feminine, female and feminine, although it does switch roles in certain people. And I want to get to the gay conversation, because there are many women and men in the gay paradigm who do that too, but they switch roles more easily. We straight type men and women tend to be resident in one polarity versus the other. So anyway, that's a whole other conversation I'm not getting into here. So ladies, again, I am adamant about saying this to you, is that for many of you out there, you've been getting attraction from men that don't match you. That's an indication that you can raise your vibration, because the truth is, when you're really clear about what you want and you stay true to your values, your own value as well as your values, and your heart, you will raise your vibration and attract that you deserve. And ladies, you do deserve the best. I don't want to explain too much principle, because that's more what I do in my coaching, and if you want to find out more about me, go find my website. I'll post it below if it's on YouTube, and you can find me on Facebook and stuff like that. But I do want to speak to this point that you have the ability to attract, because again, I'll say this again, as I've said it a few times already, you have this amazing, incredible gift, ladies, in your feminine heart, to be a magnet for that which you desire. So if you're not getting what you desire, take a look at that. It's quite likely that you're actually focusing either on autopilot, or you're not even focusing at all, which means it's scattershot, it's random what you're retrieving and attracting. So this is a key lesson, and I want to clearly let you know that you can change this and I can help you with this, is you need to get clear about what you really want. Yes, you do need to, if you want to raise the bar, if you want to improve your opportunities for relationship and romance. If your last relationship sucked for some reason, like many of the women out there I know do, have the experience, then it's a reflection back to you that you can change it. Because the thing is, what tends to happen, and I've had experience in my own relationships in the past, where I'd repeat the same experience with the same sort of partner, different face, different body, different name, but the experience was the same. That's an indication that we're in a rut, basically, if it's not what you want, in a paradigm that doesn't work for us. So for you ladies out there, you can set the bar differently, you can raise the standard, you can change your vibration, as I've said. If you have questions, reach out to me, I can help you with that. But the truth, again, is you deserve the very best in a relationship, not what's next. So stop swiping in those dating apps or going to the websites and just clicking on yes or whatever it is. Get clear about what you want first. Really hone in on what you value and you desire in a relationship. And make that your core focus in your magnetism to attract what you do really want. If you do that, you'll start changing your experience in relationship. You start changing your experience in who you attract. And you'll start finding yourself in a lot more joy and happiness. That, I think, is about it. I can explain a lot more, but I don't want to do it now on Facebook Live. This is really just a taste of what I work with. But I wanted to just get this message out there because it's been bugging me for a while, and I hadn't been getting my phone out to do a Facebook Live, or if you're watching YouTube, a YouTube video, to talk about this. So make sure you're following me. Please, if you just joined me, watch from the beginning. This is one of a series. This is number 21 in a series of Messages from the Masculine that I'm doing more frequently, although I missed 2 weeks worth, so back on track. And this one is a potent reminder, I trust. So thanks for watching. And if you're just getting here, so a question that came up is, do you see any merit in using online dating sites? Yes, and, because this is the question that came up, so thanks for asking. Dating sites and dating apps are useful tools, but they are tools based upon what your intention is. Same as if you have a screwdriver or a hammer in your hand, ideally you know what you're going to do with it. So you have an intention with a screwdriver that you want to put a screw into a wall, or a hammer, you hammer a nail in for a painting you're going to hang. You don't just get a hammer out and go, oh, what can I hit with this? And that's what a dating site is, or a smartphone app is. So to answer your question, if you don't have clarity about what you really want, then just to go on a dating site on the opportunity of might meet somebody is a reverse process. I think the analogy of the hammer makes more sense. So again, if you go on a dating site and start putting up a profile up and looking around, or if you go to a smartphone app and do the same thing with a dating app, swiping left and right, if you are doing that without having clarity of what you really want, an intention of what you really desire, and a vision of what you want, I talk about vision in my work too, it's like taking a hammer and looking around for something to hit versus saying, okay, I have a nail I need to put in the wall, let me find a hammer. I hope you understand the difference in that way. So it's the order in which you do things. So there is a merit in using online dating services and dating sites. Once you know what you really want, once you've cleared out the blocks of what's not getting you what you want, and once you have a really strong, whole, healed heart. And those are a whole other piece of conversation, which I work with my clients on. Hopefully that answers your question. So having said that, thank you for asking the question, by the way. I'm going to sign off. And again, if you're watching this on YouTube, this was recorded on Facebook Live, hence the question that came up. And please make sure you take some of this advice to heart. I hope you do. And if you like this, please share it out in your social media sites as well. All right? So that's my teaching for today, my lesson for the day, as it were, but certainly my reminder to you. Ladies, you deserve the best, not what's next. Take care of yourselves, and I'll be back another time.